Hi everybody, Jackie here with Enjoying Life's Journey. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not familiar with my channel, I make videos on goal setting, personal finance, and a little bit about our minimalist lifestyle. And I follow a primal blueprint nutrition plan, which basically is low carb, grain-free, and lagoon-free. What does minimalism mean for me in terms of eating and meal prep and my nutrition plan and things like that? Mostly it's about simplicity, making things easier. So by having meals or things that have less ingredients, then it definitely helps you to make things easier. And sometimes it is about budget, trying to spend little. So I'm going to show you basically what I bought for like each of my meals, and then we'll see what we can prep ahead of time to make it easier for us during the week. Okay, so the first thing I decided that this time around I really wanted to start making myself some type of a protein shake. When Ricky and I were working out, we were doing a protein shake after our workout, but it was just the protein powder and almond milk. This time I decided that I'm going to go ahead and make it a full-on like smoothie. This is going to be my breakfast. I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to portion out yet, but I'll go ahead and show you what I got. Okay, so I ended up picking up this single-serve little blender for about $10 at Walmart. So I'll let you know how it goes. I got 2 pineapples. We're going to cut those up into chunks. I have some bananas. I'm probably going to save some of the bananas for Elsa. She likes bananas. And then the rest of them I'm going to cut up, and then some raspberries. So I'm going to basically put all of these into plastic Ziploc bags after they're cut up and portioned out, and I'm going to freeze them. And then I have almond milk, just the original, it's a Walmart brand. And then I went ahead and picked up just a pure whey protein and just vanilla flavor. I'm not sure how much this ends up being once portioned out. This basically says that you can get that a serving is 1 scoop, and there's about 24 servings. So this is a good chance that this will last me a good majority of the month. This will probably only last me the week, and I'm hoping the fruit will last me 2 weeks. So we'll kind of see what we end up doing there. So the next meal I have is going to be salads, probably mostly for lunches. So I actually ended up purchasing these already made salads just because I didn't want to deal. They're only like $1 or something, so it's not that bad. And I could probably get at least 2 salads out of each bag. So I got about 4 salads worth. I'm going to rotate between hard-boiled eggs, chicken breast, or ground beef. I ended up buying this bigger thing of ground beef. It was on sale, so I'm going to portion this out basically between me and Ricky. So if he wants to do, however he wants to do it. And then the chicken, I usually just make that the day that we're going to eat it. And I went ahead, I just picked up 2 salad dressings. Honestly, I'm not worried about anything that's in these salad dressings. I just wanted to try something new. So I have creamy Italian, and then I went ahead and got this Asian ginger sesame. Dinners, usually for dinner we do chicken with something. This week I'm going to do, basically we have our chicken strips. So again, I cook that in the crock pot or just on the stovetop. I have frozen broccoli and potatoes, and then I'm going to mix up between using some spaghetti sauce, cream of onion, or we're going to try this Fiesta nacho cheese. Another dinner I was thinking of doing is basically sausage and potatoes. So I really like this Cajun style sausage. A lot of times I'll do this with the chicken like in the crock pot, and we're just going to do that with potatoes. So I kind of have some processed stuff to snack on. I was just having like a snacking thing when I was at the store. So I just got some sandwich ham and pepperoni and some cheese, and I'm just going to basically make little sandwich, like just a little wrap, basically just wrap the cheese and the pepperoni up inside the ham. That's everything that I bought. Now again, there were some things I had that we didn't buy that I already had, like the broccoli, but otherwise I think everything else I bought. So I mean between the sandwich meat and some of the canned stuff, I do have a little bit of processed stuff, but I'm really not too concerned about it. I try to keep my sodium down by basically, I just don't add salt. I don't add salt to anything. I also do what's considered like intermittent fasting. That's just how I've always naturally been. I do not eat breakfast, or basically I don't eat right when I wake up. We wake up about 6:30 in the morning every day. That's the natural schedule that we're on, and with my girls to go, for my daughter to go to school and everything. I usually don't even eat my first meal until about noon. So I usually don't eat, you know, until about noon anyways. So I don't really like to categorize things as breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The same thing I do is I try to keep all of my meals pretty much proportioned. They're pretty much the same size when it comes to how many carbs or how many protein that I'm eating, and that just works for me. So I usually eat maybe 4 times a day. Sometimes less. Let's get to prepping. The way I do the eggs now, that's been working really good, is I line the pan with the eggs first, then I cover them with water like you just saw, and then I put some salt in there, like a decent amount, and then I put it on the stove. Once it comes to a boil, then I put my timer on for 15 minutes. When the timer goes off, I turn off the heat and then I move it over to a burner that's not on, and I let them cool naturally. Once they're pretty cool to the touch, then I put them in the fridge, and they've been peeling really well that way, so I'm gonna do that again. So I like to boil up a bunch of eggs pretty much every week. I'm not gonna do, last time I did like deviled eggs. I'm not going to do all that this time because most of these I'll be using as just chopped up in my salad. Or if I do want to eat it like kind of like a deviled egg style, I'm just going to squeeze mayonnaise and mustard right on top of it. And then also we have a lot of hot sauce packets and ranch and things. I'm just going to we'll end up using those up. So basically by having a bunch of boiled eggs, it's just really quick and easy. And then when Ricky is hungry for a snack too, it's easier for him to peel those up. So I just fit however many can fit in the pan. So I'm going to try to do 8 portions, I guess you could say. So what I'm going to do for the bananas is I'm just going to do a half a banana per shake. So I'm going to cut these up. And then with my little container of raspberries, I'm just going to wash these off real quick. And then I'm just going to divide these up between the 8. So however many it ends up being is what it ends up being. I probably only want to do maybe a half a cup of pineapple. The eggs are done boiling. I've just moved them over. I'm just gonna let them chill. If you want to do your own garden, you try to plant. That'd be awesome to try to plant one of these.
I see a hole.
You see you? Here you are. I'm gonna put this in the freezer now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice up some potatoes. Now, I don't know if you saw, we did a little camping trip, and so what I did was I pre-sliced up the potatoes, and I just filled the bag with water. And that was enough, you know, those were enough potatoes for all of us for 2 days. So I feel comfortable putting the potatoes that I want for maybe the week in a bag. Anywhere from a half of a potato to a full potato, depending on the size. These are the rustic potatoes, so they're pretty big. So I'm gonna end up just doing half of a potato as considered one of my servings. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 potatoes, which basically gives me 6 days of potatoes. I like to do sometimes where they're just sliced and you just kind of like scallop potatoes. Sometimes, you know, I've been doing a lot of like the baked potatoes in the microwave, which is really easy, or I'll cook them like in the crock pot with something, but I'm feeling like having more of like the scallop type potatoes. So I'm just gonna pre-slice these up. Here we go, just a bag of water and potatoes. Put that in the fridge. So most of today's prepping is just cutting stuff up. I could have bought the individual ingredients for the salad, but that actually would have cost me more money than just buying them pre-made. So again, those salads might only be, it might get me through maybe 4 days, but I think I could actually stretch it out because I'm adding meat, you know, to the salads and the salad dressing. I could probably actually get away with, I could probably stretch those out to about 6 days worth of salad. So the other thing I want to do is just portion out the hamburger because it is a 3-pound thing. I'm just going to split it up into 3s. So basically I'll only cook a pound at a time. All right, so just divide them, you know, so there's 3 of them. So I put 2 in the freezer, and I'm gonna put this one in the refrigerator. And then how I plan on cooking this up is I actually have taco seasoning and the Rotel tomato and chilies. This is the hot one, so it has habanero chilies in it. I love using this one. So that way, that's how I'm just gonna flavor the beef. And then like I said, I'm just gonna put it on top of my salad, kind of like a taco salad. I might even put, you know, instead of using like a salad dressing, I might just do like sour cream and cheese or something, and some salsa, or because I have the tomatoes, just kind of making it kind of like a taco salad without the shell. So yeah, we'll see. Pretty much it, that's all I'm doing. The only thing I cooked where I boiled the eggs, so now I'm just gonna transfer the eggs into like, just like a little Tupperware dish so I can put them in the fridge. And that's pretty much all I'm doing for today. So basically just having more of a meal plan, having an idea of what I'm gonna eat this week. I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave me a comment below. What are some of the meals you have planned for this week? As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.